Mindfulness Monday. I'm so excited and I am so glad that you are here today with me. With that, I know that this stay-at-home order has challenged everyone. And I want to call to that each one of our challenges is different. And your different is maybe harder or feel harder than my different. And my hard may be different than your hard. And that's okay. Each one of our differences and each one of our it being hard is valid. You're valid, right? And I want you to know that whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing in all of this, you're welcome here in this space, at this table. So there are many things that are getting in. Hey, Steph. There are many things that are getting in a lot of our way during this time. And one of them is judgment. One of them is words against each other. One of them is lack of gratitude and grace. And so I really challenge each one of us these days to hold space for the other person that we're talking to. I like to say to friends often, do you want me to sit in the rain with you, or do you want me to help you find the rainbow? There's a rainbow in every situation. And sometimes we just can't see it, and sometimes we just need somebody to sit in the rain with us. And so that is a great technique. You can take that saying, you can ask your friends. It's a great way to know where someone is and how to be there for them in that moment. Do you need me to sit here with you in the muck and the mud? Or do we want to talk about the lotus that's going to develop from this, right? I know you can't see that, right? And it's about mindset and staying present and being mindful that things will change. But also validating when somebody's in the thick of it and when it's hard. And that's okay too. Your hard is no different than my hard. And, well, sorry, that's not true. Your hard is different than my hard, right? It's just how we're experiencing it is different, right? And I think we right now need to do a lot more listening and a lot less talking with friends, with loved ones, with family. I feel like we're getting really, really wrapped up in fear. And there's a lot of fear out there right now. But sometimes we just need to listen and to be there for someone. And I just challenge you to listen more than you speak, and to be present to the individuals you're sitting with, whether it be rain or whether you're looking for the rainbow. We are all in this together. And I think that presents its own challenge because we are used to going through things apart. I like to be a special unicorn. I do. I want my heart to be different than your heart, and you can't understand my heart. And sometimes I use that as a way to divide myself from you because you're not going to get it. And I'm aware of that. But right now, we're all going through this, right? Many of us are afraid of what the next month or two are going to look like. You may be struggling to pay the bills now, or you may be struggling to figure out, I can't maintain this for another 4 to 6 months. What's it going to look like in a couple of months for me and my family? And that's the challenge. But we're all into this together, and I think we need to talk a little bit more about unity and community and focusing on how we can be present with each other and hold space and help each other at what capacity we can help each other. You might be very used to financially supporting your friends and your family, and that might not be plausible right now. That's okay. You might be used to being able to make donations here, there, and you might not be able to do that, and that's okay. There's other gifts and talents that are needed, right? With that, I also want us to be aware and cognizant that sometimes, like myself, we want to do it all. We push ourselves to go far above and beyond and keep going, and it doesn't always work. And I'll give you an example. So I really wanted to make masks. I really wanted to make masks. I really wanted to help other people. I really wanted to, I felt like it was a way to like mold my creativity and helping others. And I'm going to be quite honest, I almost threw the sewing machine across the room, right? And so what I'm focusing on right now is how my creativity can help during these times, and when it doesn't give me joy, stopping doing it. So things that I've been wanting to do for months and months and months that I'm now having the opportunity and the gift to do, if it's not bringing me joy, I'm not doing it. There are a lot of things I have to do right now that don't bring me joy. And so we just need to move through that. If a suggestion, if an idea right now does not fit what you need, that's okay. Take it or leave it. And if you try something and it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. We've got enough of that going on right now. So in this Mindfulness Monday, I really want the takeaways to be, one, that it's all hard, right? And that our hard is just different. Two, find joy in the simple things. And if you're being creative and if you're working on some things, fantastic. But as you're working on it, if it's not bringing you joy, go find something that does. And three, don't get in your own way. Be aware of when you're being judgmental. Be aware of when you might not be in a place of gratitude and grace. And adjust. And, if you're in a place where you just want to be in a grumpy mood, that's okay too. But be aware of who's receiving that grumpy mood. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful and fantastic week and stay very as positive as you possibly can and do things that bring you joy.